Hey, welcome into the Flippin Hippos channel. We're live. It's Thursday. I'm here every Thursday at 8:30 p.m. with friends old and new. Tonight we have Brendan. This is his third time on here, but he's still going to tell himself about you in case you missed it the first time and second time.
I will. Right now?
Sure.
Okay. So my name is Brendan. I'm from Grand Rapids, Michigan. I mainly sell on eBay and Etsy, mostly electronics, video games, discontinued products like soap and stuff like that, stuff you wouldn't think about. And also sell at Walmart, and I do UGC. So
You do?
UGC, user generated content, like ads for brands and stuff like that. Like they'll send me a product and I'll say like, hey, I like this and this and that. And
yeah, we're going to talk more about that.
Okay.
Yeah, I want to get into that. By the way, Pepsi, if you're listening, I'm still looking for a sponsorship. Pepsi.
Got Mountain Dew.
I don't have a Pepsi right now. I have a water.
Is this a Starburst on it?
Yeah, these are good.
But it's water.
It's water, but it's sparkling water with flavor and a little bit of green tea in it for antioxidants.
You lost me there.
You can't taste it. You can't. I hate green tea.
Yeah, I don't like any tea.
This tastes like orange water, like a seltzer water.
Okay. Never seen that.
I get it at Ollie's.
Yeah, man, I used to source at Ollie's, and that was like I haven't done that in probably 6 months because now everything's like, I mean, they do so many buyouts and things get oversaturated and stuff like that. So yeah, I kind of stopped going. But for yourself, it's a good store to go to.
Yeah. So along those lines, I go there once a month. So I do my eBay Seller Circle chapter here.
Yeah.
Most people do know that. And we go to lunch once a month, and there's an Ollie across the street. And so I go once a month. I get cases of these drinks for like $7. I get the big bags of my Smart Pop popcorn. I get snacks. We do charcuterie boards on the weekends. But my friend Karen that goes sources. So she's sourcing, and I'm over there just buying snacks and drinks like a pig.
They have the craziest cereals like I've ever seen there.
Mm-hmm. And coffee syrups.
Coffee syrups too.
Yeah.
Like stuff I've never even thought they would make. I've only found at Ollie's. And you can only find it because like I said, they do limited buyouts, so you'll only see it for a little bit and then it's gone.
Yes. So let's say hi to some people in the chat.
Let's.
Holly is here. Holly's been commenting on a lot of my pre-recorded videos too. So I just want to give a shout out to Holly Hawk. Thank you so much for watching all my videos and commenting. Shout out. Thank you. I appreciate you.
She's not the one that fell down the
stairs.
Oh, okay.
Darlene.
Oh, okay. Speaking of, yeah.
We're concerned about you, Darlene.
We are.
That's some dedication. But thank you for being here.
Where she's watching you in the ambulance on the way to the hospital.
Can you have all the paramedics, doctors, and nurses hit subscribe?
Yes, for sure.
Thank you.
And like all of Star's videos.
That's my friend Jenny. That's all I'm going to say about her.
Okay. Hi, Michelle from Seattle.
Hello, Michelle. Hi, Pam. And that's my friend Lori.
Hello, Lori.
And a rural squirrel.
And a rural squirrel.
A rural squirrel. So funny thing, we were supposed to have 4 more people on here.
Yeah, they those bombs. I don't know, they're their deal. Yeah, bombs. Want us to work. The 2 don't even have excuses. They're like, I was like, are you gonna come on the show? No response. No response.
So but we scheduled them for tonight like a month and a half ago.
I know. And I told them I thought originally the show was last week. And so I was getting all ready and stuff like that. And then I looked on our messages and it's like, oh, I got you for the week after that. So then I sent another message. I was like, okay, so the show's not tonight. It's next week. So let's plan on that. Crickets. It's crickets.
You can tell them they're turds.
I will. I definitely will. 100%. They already know that though.
Yeah. So I didn't schedule any of my usual suspects for my 10th and main friends to be on here tonight because I thought there was going to be 6 of us.
Yeah.
So here's the thing. If there's anybody in the chat that wants to come on camera tonight and sit on a panel with me and Brendan and answer questions, we'll bring you in.
And if you need some hamster knowledge, we got that too.
But yeah, if you want to come on camera with us tonight and hang out for like an hour and a half, just say so in the chat and put your email, and I'll have to send you the link to join us. And I'm happy to have anybody on. And yeah, we get, if you want to ask questions about rodents, apparently I'm full of it.
Yeah, you're the guru of rodent knowledge. So
yeah,
apparently.
So backstage, we're talking about hamsters, of course. And then he didn't know about hammeries. Do you know what a hammery is? It's where they ethically breed hamsters.
Nobody knows that but you.
And the people that run the hammeries and all the people that follow them on Instagram.
But
they have like a million followers.
Still.
And then we got into talks of all the other rodents. And apparently I know a lot about rodents.
Do you have like rodent encyclopedias and stuff?
In my brain.
Oh, okay. I meant like physical copies.
No.
Okay. I wouldn't be surprised though.
But there's a hamster. Oh, you can't see her. There's one on the wall back there. I have a capybara here. Actually, my friend Jenny sent me these.
Are those carved out of wood?
No, they're ceramic.
Oh, okay. I can't tell from here.
A rural squirrel also has some rodent knowledge.
That I would not be surprised.
I would never have guessed.
I would not be surprised.
So if anybody wants to come on, let us know. Otherwise, just start putting your comments in the chat. You can ask us about anything. Brendan here sells on eBay and Etsy and does mostly electronics, as you heard.
Mm-hmm.
And I guess I should say a little bit about myself. In case you follow Brendan here and you don't know me, but I doubt that because I can see who's in the chat. Hi, I'm Star. Yeah. It's my channel. I sell things on places.
That's all you need to know. That's really the gist of it. It's really the gist of it.
Actually, that did come up, Laurie. He asked me if you could have capybaras, and you can in Pennsylvania. There are certain states where you can have them as a pet. You can.
How many states is that legal in?
I don't know. Google it.
Maybe later.
I did see your comment, Pam. I'm going to respond to you and get you scheduled. Chris is here. Huh, Chris? Chris was on last week, and everybody was so shocked and surprised that I had a dude on. Need I remind you that this is Brendan's third time?
Is there no men that come on the show besides me, or what?
I had Brian Hargis, Brian Conway, you, my friend Robert. I've had Chris.
That's
I mean, in comparison to all the women.
Yeah, oh yeah.
Yeah.
So I'm in the lead with 3 appearances then.
Woo woo.
I'll take it. I will take it.
I used to have a pair of rats in Hampshire. Listen to me. I used to have so many rats. I had 12 at one time. Potty trained, leash trained, litter box
trained.
Yeah.
Leash trained rats.
They were so smart. Todd has been on. Oh my gosh, how could I forget Todd? My friend Todd. And Valerie came in. She snuck in.
Hi.
So yeah,
so like, you know how people walk dogs like 6 at a time? Were you doing that with rats?
Maybe 1 or 2, and then I had them in my pockets and on my shoulders. I trained them to go on my scrub tops when I got home from work.
That's wild. Wow.
They were awesome. They're like little dogs. They're very, very smart. All right.
That's wild.
Are you still doing Walmart?
I am. It's a very love-hate relationship. The shipment I just sent in took me like 2 days to do it because I had to create like half of my own listings, and it's just tedious and it sucks. But I got it done, and things are starting to sell, but it's like when it goes like that, usually it's I can do it in like 2 hours, but when it takes 2 days, it's not as fun. Not even close.
Mm-hmm.
So I used to get like we were saying, I used to source from Ollie's to Walmart, but I don't do that anymore because it's just so much. And now you gotta like they put you gotta do like on gate stuff now, like Amazon. Like you gotta do like food and baby and what else? HBA and all that. Yeah. Sucks. So
yeah, if I recall, my friend Karen does not do the toys anymore for those reasons.
Yeah.
She has a love-hate with Walmart and Amazon. But now what she does is she gets the soaps and the lotions and things, and those sell really well on eBay.
She gets those from where?
Ollie.
Oh, really?
Yeah, because like last year they had, right after autumn was over, they had like those Dove special edition apple and pumpkin body wash and hand soaps.
Yeah.
And people like me, we're not going to say I had 15 in my hall closet because I stocked up for the whole year because it's my favorite. But there are people that do that. And if those people like me don't go to Ollie, they have to go somewhere to get their pumpkin scent all year.
That's true. That's true.
Yeah, they definitely do have a lot of stuff in there that people specifically look for. So it is worth looking at.
So how many soaps did you have at one time? Like the most at one time?
How many what nows?
Like the soaps? You said you had a bunch of soap.
Are we talking about this?
I guess. Is it north of 50? How about that?
I have a problem.
Oh,
so in the upstairs closet, I keep
yes.
the ones I buy from Ollie, which are like Dove and soft soap. And then there may or may not be an entire section downstairs under the kitchen sink that's all Bath and Body, like 3 rows. I don't know. They put them on sale. I buy them.
It looks like you do couponing.
I just have an addiction to hand soap. There's Karen. Speaking of Karen.
Hey, what's going on?
Karen, we were just talking about you and how you used to source at Ollie for Walmart. And you said about the soaps and the, why can't I think of the word I want? Hygiene products.
That's it. I wouldn't have thought of that.
And by the way, again, I'm going to keep saying this repeatedly this hour. If you want to come on with us, let us know. We're fine being in here, just the two of us, but you know, the more the merrier.
You can blame my so-called friends for not showing up.
Yeah.
Those guys.
Sure. Hi.
Shout out to them, though. Shout out to them.
Hi, Todd. Let's do another question. Do you test everything, or are you out untested?
It depends. I don't mostly test everything. The only thing I don't test is like for instance, I just bought a payphone. I'm not gonna test that.
How'd you buy it? I gotta hear the story.
I just bought it today. I got it at a estate sale.
Like the whole.
Yeah, it's like it's just not like the stand and anything, but it's just like the whole phone, and it's heavy. It's probably like 35 or 40 pounds. And like it's a part. There's like clasp, like I don't know, but I'm not gonna test that. Like I don't know how do you even test something like that?
I don't know, but that is really cool. You can hang that on your wall if you're like a retro person.
I really thought about it. I really thought about keeping it, but I was like, and then I saw comps, and I was like, I can't keep it for that.
Oh, but it would be cool, wouldn't it?
Oh yeah.
I'm all into the nostalgia stuff. Did you hear Pizza Huts? There's Pizza Huts that are going back to the 90s decor with the red cups and the red booths and stuff.
They need to bring back the buffet. The buffet.
They are.
Oh, really?
There's select Pizza Huts. There's like one guy that bought like 50 across all over the nation, and he brought back the buffet, the old arcade game where you sat and you rolled that ball.
Yeah. I looked at some Reddit thread of like 2 years ago because apparently some locations still have the buffet. Because like I'll travel for a pizza buffet because it was worth it.
Yeah.
Like $7.99 for all you can eat. Sign me up any day of the week.
Yeah. I guess I should answer that question too, because I also do some electronics. I test remotes because that's super easy. You pop in the batteries and you point it at yourself. Self-facing camera, and if it lights up, it works, and if it doesn't light up, it doesn't work. It's really easy. I don't test. That's the only thing I test, and then I just say untest because I don't have time. I shouldn't say that. I hate when people say I don't have time. It's an expression I really don't even believe in. When you say you don't have time, it means you're saying I don't want to, or it doesn't matter to me.
Well, it's because you're spending your time looking up information on rodents. That's why. Instead of testing electronics.
Yeah, I have to have time to research my rodents.
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
I have a whole bag of batteries to test stuff like D batteries, C batteries, and most of them I got from electronics I bought. Like
yes.
you know.
As long
So
as they're not corroded, you can
yeah.
keep them and reuse them.
Well, like yeah, like as long as they don't explode, they're not exploded or whatever. But yeah, I have a giant bag of batteries that I use just for that. So
I have a question about my pricing. I will list an item and price it and put $1 for the lowest offer. When I go back and check it, it has changed to some other price. Any idea why?
I don't know.
Because eBay's coding is from 1984.
How are they like the biggest company and they're like the most farthest behind of everybody?
They have antiquated coding. And like Keith used to be an IT guy before he became an accountant. And the way he explained it is a lot of these companies, they'll have like this coding from the 80s. And when they do something new, instead of taking that out and putting this in, they just build all the coding on top
over it.
Yeah. And so if you've ever wondered why every time eBay rolls out like a new change or something and everything collapses and starts glitching out, that's why, because they're trying to put old coding on top of new coding. And then to even further exacerbate the problem, nowadays, the kids that are coming out of tech school have a whole different coding than what we learned 10, 15, 20 years ago. So that's a whole different coding that they're now building on top of with this coding.
It's like repaving a road, just like going over and over and over.
Yeah. So my best bet, Pam, would be glitches.
I learned all the coding that I know from MySpace. That's it. So that's all I know. Hello.
I'm surprised you're not eating a sandwich right now, Brendan.
I legit just ate before I got on here.
Or pizza. You're always eating pizza when
No, I had some what was it, like brisket or whatever.
Oh my gosh.
I had pizza yesterday, but yeah, I didn't eat on here for that reason because I don't want to be demolishing food. I mean, on our show, I don't care, but not your show.
Well, thank you. We appreciate that.
No problem. Not a problem.
Are you going to eBay Open?
Where is that?
They're all over the place.
Oh, I thought there was like they were doing like the main one again.
No, they're doing one day events all around the world, country. I'm not planning on going. No. Nothing's close enough. When they were in Philadelphia the one year I went.
What's the closest one, do you know?
I don't. I know Chicago's the next one, and I know they just had one in San Diego, but that's about the extent of my knowledge.
I went to the one in Chicago like 3 years ago. It was like, I don't know. It was like an hour and a half of presentations, and then it was like, all right, go eat sandwiches and talk. And then here's swag and goodbye, get out.
Basically, yeah.
Yeah. I mean Chicago's only 2.5 hours for me, but just for that, I don't know if I want to do that again.
So yeah, it's soon too. It's in June, so I don't know if you want to do that again.
Oh, that's that soon? Yeah, probably not.
But next Thursday, guys, is the spring seller check-in, and it's virtual.
Kristen, are you going to eBay Open? She lives in Illinois.
Yeah. So next Thursday, if you want to go to the spring seller check-in, it is happening. And yours truly is hosting a networking room with Trish Glenn and Victoria Egan, if you know Vicky of Katie and Vicky, and yes. Trish of.
Yeah.
Hey, look, we both got our swag on.
I wore this just for you because I know you
love List Perfectly.
List Perfectly proponent. So.
Yes. So I'll be hosting a room, and then my friend Valerie will be hosting a room with our friend Susie on community. I think it was community that was their topic. There's going to be 6 rooms, but those are the people I know, myself and my friends, because I don't know people I don't know.
Yeah. How long are these like rooms, or how long do you have to host?
Half hour.
Oh, that's nothing.
No, and they're pretty fun. They're always really fun. I try to always sign up every check-in because I like doing them.
Mm-hmm. So is it like
go ahead. No, you finished.
I was like, is it like this where you like people just ask questions, or what is it?
Yeah, you have like a topic, and it just depends on the people you're hosting with. Some people come with like slideshows and have like a whole presentation.
Yeah.
And some people just show up and say, this is my topic, this is how I feel about it, let's take questions. And you can even bring people on camera with you and just talk.
Okay.
Yeah, they're supposed to be like more of a networking room than a teaching, but it's supposed to be peer-to-peer teaching and networking.
Yeah. Okay.
You'll do fine, Valerie. You'll do good.
Yeah, I went.
Just,
no, I said when I went, it was all right. I don't know. It was just, I don't know. It was like kind of weird. It was like, I don't know. It wasn't like a normal meetup. It was like, it was just awkward.
Yeah, and when I went to the one in Philadelphia, List Perfectly sponsored my trip, so I worked their booth, and I didn't really get to see much, but it just looked like a bunch of food and booze and mingling around. It wasn't like big conference like the big eBay Open.
Yeah, that's what I thought you were talking about in the beginning. Do they not do that anymore?
They did it last year for the first time since before COVID.
Oh wow!
Last
Where was that at?
I'll give you one guess.
Vegas. Your favorite place?
Yeah, exactly. I even had said, I'm not traveling anymore. I'm done. But if they would hold eBay Open on the East Coast somewhere, I think I might go. And then they announced it. Oh, big surprise. It's in Vegas yet again because screw everybody on the East Coast.
Mm-hmm. I don't know. There used to be so many meetups, and I feel like they've kind of dwindled down now. But like I've been to a bunch of meetups, but like I just get tired of going to the same places, like the same cities and stuff like that. Like I want to go somewhere new, and they always have in the same spots. And
yes, and I have to tell you, hey, welcome in, eBay guy.
Welcome in, eBay guy.
eBay guy. I am so tired of Las Vegas, like because I would go for eBay Open every year, and then I'd go for Boss, right?
Right.
I was so over it the last time I was there in 23. By the end of the event, I was just sitting in my room watching Friends because I didn't want to go do anything. Like I was so bored of Vegas. And I was like thinking to myself, why did I stay 3 days after the conference was over? Because I thought I was going to do the museums that I've done 8 times. And like I was over it. And my friend Robert texted me. He's like, what are you doing? I said, watching Friends. He's like, you can do that at home. Come out. I said, oh, the new Halloween came out. Let's go to the movies.
There you go.
We went all the way to Vegas to go to the movies.
Let's go to the movies. You didn't even source?
No, because I didn't have extra suitcase or anything. Hi, Joe.
Oh, okay. I didn't either, but my suitcase was so full because I went to the bins over there. Like I had to step on it to zip it up. It was that full.
That's awesome.
And then, I go through TSA and they rip everything apart, so I got to do it all over again. But I made some good money. And I was only there like 2 hours.
What got you interested in reselling, and what did you sell in the beginning?
One of my friends got me into it. I used to do it after high school, and then I stopped. And then one of my friends got me into it like in 2019. And in the beginning, I used to sell nothing but garbage because I didn't know what I was doing. And things I thought were good, like probably like clothes, and like I picked up like some, like those Norman Rockwell plates and things that don't sell.
Look at these Norman Rockwell plates.
And I was like, oh, this is fire. It's gonna sell. And I had it for like 4 years, but I refused to donate it. And then, but it was mainly like clothes in the beginning, like video games, collectible stuff. What else? I used to do a lot of shoes. Shoes don't really do well for me anymore. So I kind of moved on from that. And now I just do like electronics and like for instance, I got I don't have it, but I just bought some like Pledge floor cleaner that's like discontinued that goes for like $30. Stupid stuff like that is what I buy now. I kind of know what I'm doing a little bit.
I don't think anything's stupid if it sells, right?
I don't know. I just like to sell weird stuff. But
everybody has like I sell a lot of mall brands, and there's people that tell me I couldn't give those away, and I'm over here selling Walmart for $25.
I don't know. Yeah, I don't know how you do that because I couldn't do that. Are you doing that on Posh?
Posh? Well, I sell on eBay, Etsy, Posh, Mercari, whatnot, Depop, and Vinted now.
Okay. I just sold my second thing ever on Vinted today.
I just listed my first 5 things today, so now I can add it to my.
Oh, okay.
I don't really sell on Vinted. I just signed up to like over the weekend and listed 5 things today.
That's fair.
5 p.m. I will get back to you to get you scheduled on the show since you reached out, and thank you.
Yes.
but here's like, everyone has those things that they can move that no one else can. And people are always like, it's silly or it's stupid. And I'm like, does it pay your bills? Does it put food on your table? Because making money ain't stupid.
No, it's not.
Making money ain't silly.
I always like getting those messages like, oh, you'll never get that money for this, or you'll never sell this, and then I sell it. It's like the best feeling ever.
Everyone, like, I need to make a video a week of just this big thumbnail that says, I sell Walmart.
Like what do you sell? Like Falls Creek and stuff like that?
Like the plus size tops. Any of their the plus size women's tops. They have to be pretty. They have to be like blouses, and then the jeans. And
you get those wholesale, or you just source that?
99-cent day.
Oh, you can't beat that.
Yeah.
Do you source by style though, not by brand?
Yeah.
Okay, that's why.
Because it's 99-cent day, so if it's plus size and it's pretty, it's coming home with me.
Right. That makes sense.
You know? So yeah, if it's plus size is surprising. It can be, if it's cute and it's a plus size, you can get good money for it because us fluffy girls have a harder time finding cute clothing. So we go online to look for it and we pay up for it.
And you do, you said you do Posh too. My Posh is dead. Always dead. All the time. And I list on there consistently.
Do you share your closet all the time?
I have a share thing, and I think I sold something like 3 weeks ago for the first time in 2 months on there. And it was a candle. It wasn't clothes.
So my only 2 platforms that I have daily, let me knock on wood so I don't jinx myself. Poshmark and eBay are the only 2 platforms I have daily sales on.
That's crazy. Yeah, my Posh is dead.
I have daily sales. And then Etsy is really weird. I'll go like, say 4 days with no sales. And then I'll have 3 days of daily sales of like several a day, 2 or 3 or 4.
Yeah.
Then 2 days with none. And then 5 days with daily. And then it's a long stretch and then a long stretch. Like, it's weird.
Etsy's my number 1 right now, even ahead of eBay. Posh is my number 1. Yeah, see, I don't know. Like, people can do it really well, and I just don't. I don't. Apparently, I'm missing something because it's always been like that with me. Just very, like, random.
Pam already left, but let's answer her question anyway.
Yeah, I put best offer in everything.
All the things, all the platforms.
Yeah. The only one I stopped doing it on is Marketplace, Facebook Marketplace. Like, if I'm shipping it out, that's the like, unless we negotiate a price like in the messages, but like, because you can turn it on there. I stopped doing it just because I don't know. It's been picking up, but I don't sell a ton on there anyway. So
I do all the offers everywhere. I think it works.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
For sure. So yeah, like 95% of my clothing is now plus size. I used to just focus on jeans and men's shirts, but I've been pivoting into more of women's plus size tops, dresses, and pajamas, and bras and swimsuits.
Right. Okay. Yeah. See, I couldn't move that if I tried. Just hold the top and the bed. So.
Yep. So here's the thing. Like, everyone else and their brother will have the same top as me, and theirs is $15. I put mine up for $25, throw a sale on it to bring it back down to $20, and I'll sell mine first and for the most. If you have really, go ahead.
No, I was gonna say, do you put your store on sale like all the time?
All the time.
Do you? Okay.
Yep. 24 hours a day, 7 days a week. I have them start and stop because if you have an endless sale, buyers don't have urgency. If they just see the sale's forever, they'll go away and they forget to come back. But if you have that countdown, the sale ends in 1 day or in 1 hour, it creates a sense of urgency. So I set them up once a week. They start and stop Sunday night, Wednesday, and Friday. And throughout the week, I do 25%. Weekends is 30%, but I mark everything up.
I was just going to ask that. Okay.
I put things at 25% above what I want. So when I put the initial 20% off, it's what I wanted originally.
So you can get that line through the original price and say like, no, okay.
Yep. And I run that all the time. So if you do stuff like that and you have good keywords and good photos and you have good feedback and you have all the things going in your favor, if you're doing all of the best practices of our industry, you can absolutely sell things that have low. I don't pay attention to sell-through rate, but I have no desire. I get everything for $1. I buy wholesale.
Oh,
I can different. Sell things that have low sell-through rates fast and for more money. So just make sure that you're doing all the things.
So you're doing like a percentage off during the week and then a different percentage on the weekend?
Yeah.
Okay.
So if I want $20 for a pair of jeans, I list it for $24.99, and the 20% off Monday through Friday brings it to $19.99. And then now you can maybe get a calculator. On the weekends, they would be $17.49. But when I do the 30% off on the weekend, most people just buy it without having to send offers or give offers.
So maybe I should just start marking my stuff up and then do that, like sales, because I haven't run a sale in probably, I don't even know, Christmas. It's been a while. Yeah.
So you actually get preferential treatment in the searches if you have a sale running.
Oh, really? Okay. But see, I'm selling more on Etsy for full price anyway. So like, I mean,
yeah.
Like I buy stuff with, great sell-through rate and like I don't sell it, and then I'll just sell it on Etsy. So I'm like, oh, whatever.
I mean, if you want to sell more though.
No, I don't like money.
I don't like money.
No, absolutely not.
You're getting more money for each item on Etsy, but what if you had more volume overall?
Yeah, that's true.
Right?
Well, I just listed a bunch of stuff right now, so the next stuff I do, I should put on sale. Or do the sale. Because now, so I can mark it up.
Yeah, that's what I mean. I'm all about the volume.
So how much do you mark it up though? Like what percentage?
25% up. So I can bring it 20% down.
Got it. Okay.
How much you mark it up is going to depend on how much you want your sales to run at.
100%. That's what I want.
And then you want to mark it 100% off?
Yeah.
50% off. So if you mark it up 100%, you would run 50% off sales.
Yeah. No, I'll run 100% off. Just take it.
I don't like money.
Yeah, I don't. You want free shipping?
Well,
you want free shipping too? That's guaranteed. Go ahead.
I was about to say I don't even like paying my bills, but I really don't like paying my bills. We just kind of have
paying bills. Nobody enjoys that. Nobody enjoys that.
Please take my money so I can stay warm in the winter.
Yeah. So I can survive.
So I can eat.
So my hamster can live.
Yeah, so I can buy all the food for all the wild animals in my backyard.
Yes.
I'm supporting more animals than most people with a lot of pets.
Well, you said before we got on, you got like a bunch of in the backyard, so.
Yeah, a bunch of friends out there. All right, we have what's been selling for you this week. Hey, let's switch, and you can just answer first. You can be in the hot seat.
Okay, what's been selling for you this week? Let me see. Let me take a look. What did I sell? Like I've been selling lotions and like face sanitizers and stuff like that this week. I'm trying to look at my Etsy though. I want to say electronics, probably. If I can find it. Like I've been selling this month, I would say TVs and VCRs. What else? Cassettes. And random stuff here and there. I don't buy anything like unless I can't make like $20 on it, I won't pick it up. Unless I'm getting at the bins for like 4 cents. That's different. But yeah, many of those things like a bunch of like the CRTs, the big ones. I've been selling those. And VCRs. Those always go quick for me. Especially this one.
I have been selling jewelry. And it's been really weird. So all of our plush and clothes are in the garage. But we keep our comics and jewelry in the office because it's more climate controlled, and you can put clothes in a bin in a garage or a basement and you're fine. But I'm worried about comics and jewelry. So I pull all the jewelry and comics, and Keith goes and pulls all the other stuff. There's been a couple of days this week where he comes in and I'm like, there's nothing for you. And he's like, we didn't have any sales. And I'm like, oh, we had sales. But it's 20 pieces of jewelry and 10 comics. And it's been days where he doesn't have to do any of the pick list for me. I've just been selling a lot of jewelry. In fact, I pre-recorded my video for Monday. Monday's Memorial Day, by the way, no shipping, guys.
Yes.
And we're taking the whole day off. So I pre-recorded my video, and it's a what sold video. And I said in there several times, it doesn't make sense to me. And I would like somebody to explain to me. Like, I understand in January, February, jewelry sales, Valentine's Day.
Yeah.
And leading up to May, Mother's Day.
Yeah.
And then around Christmas. Why the heck now is all this jewelry selling?
Well, it's going to be summer. People want to look good when they're outside.
Or on their cruises, I guess.
Or on their boats or wherever they are.
Because we all have a boat.
Yeah. I don't. I don't have a boat.
I have a yacht.
I have a dinghy. That's what I have. A dinghy.
I have a yacht. I'm the captain of it.
Are you still buying that? You're still buying the jewelry by the box, right? Or by the pound or whatever?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. But it's just been a lot of jewelry. There's been days where I've sold no clothes, which I still have. I have almost 6,000 active listings now, and I would say more than half is clothing.
Mm-hmm. Where did you sell most of that jewelry at? Like what platform?
eBay, Poshmark, Etsy.
Okay. See, that jewelry is I think I talked about this before. That's like one category I don't really know anything about.
Yeah, I mean, it sells on Mercari and whatnot, static as well, but those are few and far between.
Mm-hmm. And you just pick that up like by like the style and like and then you put the keywords and all that.
I run it through List Perfectly's AI.
Okay.
Yep. And then I just kind of switch things around in the title, and like if they use a style keyword I don't like, I'll take it out and put in one I do like. But as I've been doing jewelry for like the last 2 years and using AI to do it, I've been learning all the keywords.
Do you keep up with like the trends or whatever? Like, I don't know what's in or what's out.
No. Because the way I shop, I really can't.
Yeah, that's right.
I'm not choosing items one by one. I'm just, here's 100 pounds of clothing, or here's 50 pounds of jewelry. Like, I just have to list what's in there.
Yeah, that's fair.
And not everybody dresses like I live in these pajama pants, guys.
That's the first thing when we're done, I'm getting right into pajamas.
I live in pajamas. And when I go outside, I have jeans and t-shirts. So there's people like me that are shopping. Not everybody's cute.
I mean, I go to the store like or the gas station in pajamas and like sandals. I don't care.
When I go for my walks around the neighborhood, we both have our pajamas on. We have a new friend.
I'm so sorry.
Hey.
I was on the phone with my brother, and I was like, I'm so sorry, but I'm supposed to be on air right now. Can I call you back? Oh, she's like, oh, yeah. Hi, I'm Jenny.
Hi, I'm Brendan. Nice to meet you.
So what did I miss?
When you were in the comments, I said, this is my friend Jenny, and then I just moved past it. He was like, okay.
No questions asked. I was like, okay.
It's Jenny Luhu.
All right.
That's me.
Introduce yourself a little bit to the chat.
Yeah, I'm Jenny. I am currently residing in West Tennessee, north of Memphis. I've been here for about 5 years. I've been reselling for about 25 years, mainly on eBay. I just ventured into Whatnot. What a wild ride that is. I'm not giving up yet, but it has been rough. I know how you feel, Star, and some days are like that. In fact, I'm really glad I got this opportunity because I was getting into a depression. I had gone out to find my friend who was thrifting, and I was too late. She'd already left, and now I'm back here. And I missed my raid train tonight because I just couldn't get it together to get something, on, and I didn't want to go. And then I tried to take a shower to fix myself, and that didn't help. And so, hey, here I am now talking to you guys.
There we go. I feel like everybody that starts Whatnot at first is like, man, this sucks. It is
a hard nut to crack.
This is my second go at it.
There's not
I've
any
already
good
quit
advice.
mine.
Yeah, there is not any good advice. It's really about personality. It's really about grinding and inventory. And, you can't just start part-time, I don't think. I don't think you could just be, a part-time, because how are you going to get your inventory? How are you going to build your following? How are you going to do all these things? It's not for the faint of heart, honestly. That's my opinion. It's how I feel today.
Well, today I still am in the mode of it's a big fat colossal waste of time, and I'm better off listing items for much more money elsewhere.
That's what I'm saying.
Understood. I understand that.
I have an announcement real quick before we go to the next question. Jenny already knows this. Speaking of which, I used to do a Whatnot show every Friday at 3 p.m. And it's a big, fat, colossal, huge waste of time. So instead, I'm going to spend that hour here on my channel on YouTube with you guys unboxing all my hauls.
Yes. That's one. Hamster talk
Those
too.
are always entertaining.
And hamster talk.
That like
hey, I learned today that a beaver is a rodent, and I didn't know that.
I didn't know that either.
Who taught you that?
Oh, my friend Star. She's like a rodentologist.
Listen, rodents get a really bad rap, and somebody has to love them.
Yeah, that's you.
I had a rabbitry when I was a child, and that was about as close to rodents as I prefer to get.
With Whatnot, I feel like, I don't know, you have to be on it all the time. Like I know I see some people go on there like 4 or 5 times a day. I'm like, man, I don't have time for that.
There is truth to the lack of attention span that consumers have. You might be a hot host for like a minute, but you go on vacation for a week and people have forgotten all about you.
Right.
It's, you can't take any breaks because people will find the next best thing.
I'd rather just live my life. Like I don't want to be on an app 18 hours a day and then have to ship and all that, or I'm good on that. I'm not going.
I'm going to address this really quick. Hi. It's Bandamwa. You've told me how to pronounce your name before. It's B and
B&R Armoire.
B&R Armoire?
Uh-huh. Amore. No, B&R Amore. Sorry, it's B&R.
I can't see. I need new glasses. But hi, I butchered your name, but I'm so happy that you're here. That's what I tell people on Whatnot because I can never pronounce their names. I'm like, I just butchered your name, but I'm still so happy that you're here. SellerEvents.ebay.com. SellerEvents.ebay.com. You can look up your city and see if you have a local chapter for your eBay seller circles there that you can just join and go to meetups. If you don't have one in your city and you don't want to start one and you're still looking for a home, I have one that does virtual. In fact, just before this, earlier from 7 to 8, I do a monthly virtual that you are more than welcome to come to. My virtual one is open to everybody outside of Pittsburgh too. So you can find one in your area.
See, I don't have one, and I thought about starting one, but I was like, at the same time, I was like, I really don't want to be responsible for it.
B&R Armoire. Amora. Listen.
Amorwa.
I'm just going to call her that lady with the name. She's my friend.
That's real specific. That's real specific.
She's my new friend. My newest friend. What? Oh, we can probably all answer this.
Armoire. Yeah, it is armoire.
Yeah, it's a fancy dresser for people in the UK. It's what Harry
Yes.
wears.
Okay, I had it right the first time. A large, yeah. You keep your TV in it nowadays.
So she says that it's a large freestanding cabinet with doors, and I'm over here going, it's a fancy cabinet in the UK. Hi, sometimes the patient one. I'm never the patient one, so it's nice that someone is. I just lost her questions. Oh, what was your favorite event?
Honestly, I'm not even just saying this to say it, but one of my favorite ones was when Kristen and Angie Resellers had theirs in St. Louis. We had a ton of fun. We went to like their world food court, and they had all kinds of stuff. And it wasn't too big. It was like, I don't know, 20 people. And we went to both bins, and then it was just a good time. And it was only, I think it was one day. It was in St. Louis. That was in 2022, maybe something like that. I prefer the smaller ones to the bigger ones. Not meetups, that is.
We're PG-13 here, right?
Yeah, I know what I'm saying. That's why I said meetups. But other than that, the only one I didn't go to is the one that you went to in Phoenix. Or what's it called? What was it called?
The camp listing party.
Yeah, that's the only one I didn't go to. Otherwise, I've been to pretty much all of them. But like I was saying before, they don't really have like. There's not a ton of meetups anymore. Like
Jenny,
Yes.
your favorite event? Have you been to events?
Well, I was trying to think. I believe the last time I went to any kind of live eBay function, it was probably 2008 in Chicago. And they hired Chris Isaac as the entertainment. And it was the same exact program as I went to in 2007, which occurred in Boston. So I decided if they're just going to continue to have the same event over and over again, I'm not going to go anymore. So I haven't. I went to I watched some of the show last summer, a virtual event, but I think that's just about it.
Well, I've been to eBay Open in Vegas twice. I've been to Boston, Vegas twice. I've been to FlipCon twice. And I went to the eBay Open in Philadelphia. I went to a Boston event twice, I think, with Trish and Diane. And I went to Camp Listing Party. And my favorite event was Camp Listing Party. And I'm not just saying that because it's listed perfectly. This is not hyperbole. Speaking of big words last night, Jenny, and I love the word hyperbole. I'm going to sneak it in here. This is not
verboten to do that.
I'm not verboten to do that. This is my channel and my lexicon, and I will use the words that I choose. Now, I'm not just saying it because I've been, I was the fourth user and I've been on List Perfectly since 2019, and they're all my friends. It was hands down the best event that I've ever been to out of all of them. And the reason why it was smaller and more intimate, like Brendan mentioned, but they took all of the things that people don't like about Boss and FlipCon and eBay Open and crumpled them up and threw them away. And then they took all the best parts of those events and created their event with all of that. So it had the best of everything. And this is not just blowing smoke up her ass either, but Trish Glenn was the organizer, and phenomenal job. She did a really good job. She knows what resellers want and how we have fun and what we do. Mm-hmm. So it was the best one, even though that's the one I came home with Lyme disease from.
No.
That's not good.
I mean, if we're talking about reseller meetups, reseller organized, last year, Nashville Flipper, I think that's who put it on. And I went to that one in Nashville, and it was an amazing event. I mean, well planned, well done all the way around. There was as an attendee, there wasn't a single hiccup or flaw or anything. Every single event was good. The swag was amazing. The people were really nice, and it was very intimate. I mean, you had an opportunity to meet the people that you wanted to meet in some setting or other.
I feel that way about the camp listing party. The food was really good. They had the best food. It was an open bar.
Hell yeah.
And we just sat in the lobby till 4 or 5 in the morning, and no one cared. They didn't kick us out. They just let us all stay down there. And I almost got tackled by security for stealing. I was walking back with all these drinks because they sold drinks in this little booth, this little corner store that you could just bring out in the lobby.
Yeah.
And I was going back to get my driver's license so I could charge them to my room. Anyway, funny story. And then when I showed my ID to charge into my room, he goes, Pittsburgh? anybody that's from Pittsburgh is good in my book. And I guess all the security guards that night were from Pittsburgh originally, even though we're in Phoenix, Arizona.
Yeah.
They were all from Pittsburgh, and they started just calling me Pittsburgh, and they started giving us drinks on the house and going, if you're with Pittsburgh, it's free. And it was just like a really good time.
That's what I'm talking about. So how come they haven't done another one of those?
I don't know. Probably cost, because it was food and free open bar, and
the Nashville meetup was completely free too.
Mhm.
You just it was, and I mean, it was like I can't even say enough of good things about it. Carry on.
That's how I feel about it. I literally liked camp. We also had a meeting in the middle of the lobby for bullet journals and planning. That was fun. We had a shipping station set up in the lobby. Like, we all went thrifting, and then Crystal Mouse and her sister brought out their laptop, and we were printing labels and boxing stuff up and putting it out for FedEx, like right there in the lobby. It was the best time. It was so fun.
You guys were shipping stuff in the lobby?
Mm-hmm. We took over that lobby for those 4 days. That was our lobby.
Crazy.
That was our hotel. That was our lobby, and we just took it over.
Who brought shipping supplies, like boxes and everything?
Like, everybody had some, or they came from somewhere. People were just, it was wild. It was so
crazy.
fun.
That's crazy.
It was the best. We went thrifting. I mean, it was just.
You have to. I mean, at a meetup, that's a given. You have to go thrifting.
Yes, you do. I mean, a lot of that one might be the company. Like, I feel like it was the best event planned, and the way they had assigned seatings for meals, and you had to keep moving around and meeting new people, and it was planned really well. But I also feel like, if I'm being honest, List Perfectly people are my family. So I'm always going to feel more comfortable and have more fun with them than the FlipCon people or the eBay people. I like all the people, and I get along with all the people, but there's friends and then there's family, right?
Yeah. Well, they don't have any of those anymore, so all those.
I'm not traveling anymore anyway. I'm not.
Yeah.
I always come home with COVID or Lyme disease. I'm done.
That just means you got to create your own meetup in Pittsburgh.
Yeah, it's virtual. So on Friday nights at 8
No,
p.m.
I meant in person.
No.
She'll arrive in a bubble.
Yeah, right?
I actually do run the local eBay Seller Circles chapter here.
How often do you guys do that? Like once a month?
We go to lunch once a month. We thrift once a month, and then I have a virtual once a month.
Okay.
So I am still pretty social, even if I don't.
You just do like a virtual lunch where everybody eats on the call or whatever.
Yeah, that would be. I think they do that on List Perfectly. I think they have a lunch and learn.
Oh, do they? Okay. I don't know.
We could have dinner together. I know we've had sipping lists. We've all got together and drank and tried.
Yeah, I was like pounding booze on chat or whatever. Nothing's gonna go wrong with that. What could go wrong?
This guy at 4 a.m. in Vegas.
Hey,
takes me to a Denny's.
I like Denny's.
And I ordered these.
Denny's on the Strip is the best one.
Yes, you could get.
That's the one we were on. Yeah.
It's 4 in the morning.
The escalator.
Ordering beer. It's 4 a.m. And then it comes, and he goes, and I have it recorded. I still have this blackmail video somewhere. Brendan goes, why do you let me order this other beer? I said, because you're a grown-ass adult.
I was not sober. We'll just say that. So my hotel was only like 2 miles from there, maybe a mile and a half, and that Uber cost me like over $50 one way.
Wow.
But I wasn't gonna walk, so I didn't have a choice.
Me too. Just water though.
I'm still here now.
We already answered that.
Yeah.
No, Adam, I actually like you. I know I come off with a resting bitch face and a sarcastic person, but I do like most resellers. And if I don't like you, you know who you are, and you're probably not here.
Or they're blocked.
No, because I went twice a year for 4 years in a row. It gets old.
Yeah.
I experienced it. I went to Zach's museum twice. I went to all the museums 3-4 times. I saw all the things. I did all the things. It was really awesome the first 1 or 2 times. Now I'm ready to see cities I've never been to and experience things I've never seen before.
That's what I'm saying. Like the meetups that are left, they're all, like in the same spots, and I'm like, I don't know. I've been there, done that. Plus the one in Vegas, I blew like $2,000 in 5 days, and that's not good. So,
No, and that's not even trying. You're just like trying to have a room and eat.
yeah.
You're like, I'm gonna get the cheapest meal, and they're like, here's three French fries. It'll be $20.
Yeah, or a drink on Fremont. That'll be $64, please.
I what do they say? Been there, done that. I don't have anything else to experience in Vegas. The Pre-Loved Partners program. The only way I know how to apply for that, Michelle, is when the invitation first came. I clicked it. So if anybody can help Michelle, you guys, you have information on where she can do that, or something.
What is that for?
It gives you like a little badge on eBay, I believe.
Oh, okay.
I don't remember what they gives you. Listen, when they send me an email and they're like, sign up for this, you'll get more visibility. I'm like,
done.
Just like done. What does it give you? I don't know, a badge, something. Actually,
I've never even heard of that.
This is a teaching channel. So what's it called? You guys, I gotta type it in.
It says it's an invitation only. So
the more you know.
Yeah, reach out to somebody and just email somebody at eBay and ask for an invitation.
It highlights trusted secondhand sellers by adding a special badge to their inventory, increasing visibility and consumer trust. Participating sellers benefit from exclusive promotional events, dedicated landing page exposure, and discounted advertising opportunities.
So is that only for clothes?
Yes.
Okay.
Valerie says if you Google it, the app comes up, the application.
I've never even heard of that.
No?
No.
Well, you don't do clothes, though.
I probably have like, how many clothes? I mean, I have hats, but I probably have like clothes-wise, like 5 listings. At most.
Oh, Valerie said she Googled it in December. I got an email, and I just did it when I was invited.
So
I don't think they intercept your packages. It just gives you like more visibility in the searches, and there's this little badge on your listings that tells the buyer this is a partner, an eBay preferred partner.
I think we're talking the authenticity is intercepted by if you have something over a certain dollar amount that's like a brand name, like a pair of Nike shoes over $100, then you send it to eBay's authentication process, and then that's when an item might be intercepted to make sure that it's authentic. But the partner one is just so that you've identified yourself as a pre-loved seller, and you thrift your items or you get your items secondhand, and you are aware of eBay's policy and that they should be clean, they should not, they should be stain free, hole free, a real carefully inspected item, so that people aren't just selling their dirty socks.
So if you're selling stuff like human teeth, this is not for you.
Okay, I'm gonna not for you. I'm gonna put a link in the chat. You guys,
I think human hair is the only thing allowed to be sold.
Click on the link I just put in, and on the right side above the title of this listing, it has a little blue check mark and says pre-loved partner. That's what you get. Everyone click on it, class.
If you sell clothes.
If you sell clothes, that's what you get.
Have you noticed a difference? I mean, like when you got it?
I don't really notice differences unless I tank, because I'm volume.
Yeah.
If I do something and it tanks my sales, I notice for sure, but
Hey, what's up?
I clicked it, teacher. That's funny. You were not at Camp Listening Party.
I wasn't. That's the only one I didn't go to. I don't know why. I can't remember why I didn't go.
Laura, you have not had listen, if you ever have the privilege of hanging out with this man in person, do it. Brendan is fun. He'll walk you down the main strip at 4 a.m. to it was free. We were on Fremont Street, not the strip.
Yeah.
We were at the Denny's on Fremont Strip.
Oh, that's loud. Wow.
Yeah, he's a hoot.
We'll make some questionable decisions together. That's a guarantee.
We hung out at both FlipCons together and in Vegas once or twice.
Twice. That's where we met at FlipCon. We met at FlipCon.
Yeah. So I've been to 4 events with this guy. He is so much fun.
That was how long's it been since I've seen you now? 3 years?
Since
2 years? Wow.
3 years. But then we saw each other every year, twice a year for 3 years.
Yeah,
crazy.
Yeah. And now you don't travel.
I could be convinced if something would happen on the East Coast.
Like a eBay event or like a reseller organized thing?
Yeah.
Okay.
Or just
Well, anybody watching, if you want to go ahead and do that.
Hey, Star, I found a really cool hammering up here in the DC area. You want to come down? Want to come down and look at these hamsters? Oh, and there's also a capybara farm right there too. I would be there in a heartbeat.
You leave right now.
Capybara.
Right now.
I agree with Kelly. This is why I don't like going eBay Open. I feel I'm gonna say the quiet part out loud.
Please do.
This is my channel, and if anyone from eBay is watching and they don't like it, get your own channel.
Hell yeah.
Freedom of speech and all that. eBay is a waste of money. eBay Open is a huge, colossal waste of money for anyone that's been selling for longer than a year or two. If you are a beginner and you're new, it is chock full of really good information for you, and you will get a lot from it. If you're brand new, you're going to walk away from eBay Open with all this knowledge, all this information. You're going to network. You're going to meet all kinds of new people. You're going to think it's the best thing since cats meow in pajamas and whatever the expression is. And that's how I felt in 2018. But then you go the next year and it's all the same shit again. And you already know everybody. So it's not as it's really good for new resellers. But once you've gone to one eBay Open, or if you are already considered a vet seller, it's a colossal waste of time and money. I don't need to spend $3,000 on plane tickets and hotels and food to go see my friends, because that's basically all it is for me.
That's why I don't have any interest in going back to the one in Chicago this year, because I know it's going to be the same thing as when I went 2-3 years ago.
I happen to run it. Star, isn't there an eBay seller circle in your area? You mean the one in Pittsburgh that I'm the community leader of? Yes.
That's the one.
That's the one.
Kristen runs her own too. She runs her own in Illinois.
I heard, Todd, from your carpool partner. Annette spilled the tea with me and Jenny last night.
That information has already trickled into the ether.
Jenny,
is that where they had
the
last one? The last main one?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. I didn't even hear anything about it. Sounds like there's nothing to hear if it was that bad.
I mean, like I said the quiet part out loud. A lot of people don't like to say anything bad about eBay, but I don't know. I just try to be a realist on my channel all the time. You guys know I like to say I'm not going to blow unicorn glitter fart dust up your ass all the time, because sometimes reselling is just a big fucking I forget where I'm at sometimes.
It's your channel, whatever.
It's a big turd. It's a giant turd. Sometimes it's really frustrating. Sometimes eBay just constantly sides with the buyers. And Lori heard the F word. She wants you to now click like. She likes the show more. Sometimes it's really great, and sometimes it's not so great. And eBay is not always my best friend, and I'm not always happy with them. And I'm not going to not say how I feel on my channel.
Do you know anybody personally at eBay? Like, do you have a personal rep?
Yeah.
Yeah. You're still not happy with them?
No.
Still not happy. So we just selling Etsy.
There's just each platform can have its times when it's good and times when it's bad. And I just feel like on this channel, I'm not gonna lie to you.
Well, yeah, nobody wants that.
When I'm not on my YouTube channel, I can actually give Samantha a run for her money.
I think you got her beat. I think you got her beat.
Good night. Good night, Kristen.
Good night, Kristen.
Oh, Kelly, you're getting the Oscar for acting surprised at that coming out of my mouth. On my YouTube video.
There's that concern.
But I got really emotional there for a minute because I actually do get like a lot of messages and emails all the time from people, more than you guys would imagine, that tell me you shouldn't badmouth eBay. Why not? If they do something I don't like, am I supposed to pretend I like it?
You should just have like channel where like you just say whatever and like you don't have to censor it. Like Hippos Uncensored. You do
Hippos
like,
After Dark.
Yeah. Like say whatever you want, like whatever.
I should. I just don't want to get demonetized. And from what I understand,
you have another channel, just like, you know.
Yeah, you can do one F-bomb and still be monetized, so I'm okay.
Oh, okay.
I just know that, I mean, it's late at night now, but a lot of my viewers do have like small kids at home, like during the day if they're watching me. So I try to be respectful of the fact that there's children in the room. I need an after dark.
Yeah, you do. We can let loose.
Yeah, because I have things to say.
Oh, we know.
Well, you heard it now. Everybody mark your calendar, May 21st. And remember this day when I tell you my eBay sales have tanked.
Yeah, right. They're going to skyrocket now, watch.
No. I think one other time I used it because something happened with eBay and everybody's sales tanked. And I was like, my money. I'm after dark all the time now.
It's the way to be. It's the way to be.
Yeah. Hippos flipping after dark. I do need that.
That's what I'm saying.
I'm gonna yeah. So speaking of that, I guess I should share these real quick.
Share
this
what?
is the podcast I did with Brendan and his crew who
no show tonight.
Stood us up tonight.
Yeah.
That's the podcast I did with them.
That was like
and then,
2 months ago, 3 months ago.
And then this is the second one I did with them. The second one is the After Dark, and you will hear the F word.
Mm-hmm. By F word, we mean fun. That's what we mean.
Food is my favorite F word. And now I'm trying to find Brendan's his link tree.
It needs to be updated. I haven't updated in a while.
I'm going to find his outdated.
It's in my Instagram bio, but I know it's outdated.
Get that for you guys. So there's the podcast. The professional podcast is the first link.
Yeah, professional.
Second one is the After Dark. That is Dingbat's link tree.
Mm-hmm. That's me. That's me.
Hey, when I call you Dingbat, it means I like you. You've made it. You've made it to where I call you a Dingbat.
I mean, I've been on the show 3 times. I think I'm doing something right.
Yeah, this is his 3rd time. And then you're like rivaling Robert, who's like my bestie.
What? How many is he at?
Over the years, like 30 or more.
Oh, see, I'm not even close. What, Jenny, how many have you been on the show?
Twice.
I had reserved to never be on the show, and now I am, and I'm going to be on next week too.
Just make it a weekly thing.
She said, "I never going to be on unless you are in a pinch," and tonight was a pinch, but she had already signed up for next week.
Okay.
It's fun, right, Jenny?
Yeah.
I mean,
I know I need to get an. Ooh.
She's like, yeah.
When you come on,
like, I know I need to get another fan in this room, and then I realized I have one. I just need to plug it in.
That would help.
So their link trees are over there. The podcast with the poopy heads are over there. And
yes. Thank you.
And you hear it? Sounds loud.
So tell me, you two have not ever had this question asked. I ask it all the time, but you two have never been asked. There's two. It's a two-parter. The first is you wake up tomorrow morning and all of your inventory is gone, and in its place is a $100 bill. What are you doing?
Having a fit? Starting over? What? I don't understand the question.
On one hand, I'd be happy because I have made some bad buys, but on the other hand, I got some good stuff. But I would take the $100 and probably just go back to the bins, start over, because it's the cheapest place to get your stuff. So for now, or I could just go and blow it at the bar or something like that. But
Go to Denny's.
yeah,
Denny's.
people hate on Denny's for no reason.
Yeah, I would go to the bins, I guess. I would actually set it up differently. So like I would from the beginning do one of those startups, where this is what I did with my $100, and then cha-ching, cha-ching,
Oh
cha-ching,
yeah,
you know what I mean?
yeah.
And then I'm gonna flip that $100 and I'm gonna make it $200, cha-ching, cha-ching, and just run the gamut of that storyline. I mean, I could do that at any time, but that $100 in no inventory would definitely be going. Yeah, you're right. Yeah.
You're a Beyonce fan. Don't hate me because I'm beautiful.
It's all about the hair.
I wish I could do that.
Waffle House over Denny's every day of the week.
That's a fact.
Shots fired.
That's a fact.
That is a fact.
Chairs flying.
But if you're not from Pittsburgh, y'all don't know about Eaton Park.
I don't even have Waffle House up here.
Eaton Park over everybody's things. And if you ever come visit, I'll take you there. They have a salad bar. Brendan.
Can I sit at the salad bar?
You can sit right next to it, like in the booth, literally right
good
there.
enough.
But you
That's
can
good
just like turn around and.
That's good enough. I need like a swivel chair so I can just like rotate.
They are really, really good.
Ranch dressing, just
Yeah, seriously.
Last year when Trish and Vicky came to visit, my eBay Seller Circle event is there every month for lunch. And they were like, this is so good. I'm like, wait till you see your salad. Because in Pittsburgh, we put French fries on our salads.
I could do that.
Yep.
Is
love
Pittsburgh the place where is it Pittsburgh where they don't like make the pizza but they don't bake the cheese or whatever? You know what I'm talking about? You get the the topping is cold.
That was in Arizona, in Tucson, where I'm born and raised. I remember doing that with my dad all the time. You would go into this place and it was like a Subway, but they were building pizzas and they were frozen and everything was cold, and you just picked what you wanted and then they saran wrapped it and sent you home with it and you baked it.
Like Papa Murphy's.
I love Papa Murphy's.
Yeah, me too.
I haven't seen Papa Murphy's in like 10 years.
I haven't been to one in forever. I
used to walk to the one near my house to justify having pizza.
That's better than
I would carry this ready to bake Papa Murphy's pizza home to my house. I'd turn the oven up before I left, and I'd walk out. I'd walk back, and the oven would be ready by the time I got home.
How far was the walk?
Like 2 blocks.
Oh, okay. As long as it's not like 2 hours.
No. It's like 2 blocks.
Okay.
I would call it in, it'd be ready, and I'd turn right back around and then come back and put it in the oven.
Oh, that's perfect.
It's better than how I justify it. Jenny can tell you, I sent her pictures.
Of what?
I had a pizza tonight. Keith was out with his dad. They go to dinner to the shooting range to do the skeet shooting.
Yeah.
So I'm on my own. So I got a frozen pizza, and I justified eating frozen pizza by putting all these vegetables on it before I baked it, and then having also a side salad and then also a bowl of fruit.
It's got to leave the fiber in,
It was healthy. It was all vegetables, and there was no pizza there. It was all vegetables.
I mean, still pizza though. It was all veggies on the pizza.
Pepperoni.
Oh, you gotta have pepperoni.
and all veggies, and then a salad and watermelon, grapes, strawberries, and blackberries.
It's a good mix.
Oh, I want to take Cora for ice cream. All right. So the second part of that question, this is kind of a different version of it. You wake up tomorrow morning. You still have your inventory, but it has now become very illegal to resell. Like death penalty. So like you wouldn't even try. Like not the kind of illegal you can skirt around like speeding and weed when it wasn't legal. This is like really illegal, right? So what are you going to do? You got all this inventory and you have to make a living. What are you going to do?
I'll bring it up to Samantha because she lives in the UP, so she can consign it for me.
Because she could just cross over into Canada.
She can take the rap if anything happens.
Is burning down the house and collecting insurance money an option?
That's also illegal.
I mean, you're already doing illegal stuff. Why not just add to the pile?
I mean,
No.
Oops, electrical. I don't know.
As you stand there with a gas can in your hand, how did that happen?
The pilot light. What?
Yeah. Damn pilot light.
Yeah, I don't have an answer for that because it would be a very sad world if the things that I choose to sell suddenly became illegal. I mean, there'd be a lot of naked people around.
I was gonna say clothes.
Well, no, people would still have clothing. Clothing would be legal, but reselling, like we would lose that first. What's it called? The first doctrine.
Okay. Well, I guess. I mean, I do this at my yard sales. The final bits that are left, I have a free sale with a big ass donation bucket. Yeah. So they could come and get it all and just, I would hope for donations and, plead my case. I don't know.
Or just put it on the curb, like, because, you put stuff on the curb and 10 minutes later it's gone.
But what are you going to do for a living?
Put the bucket out there.
More illegal stuff.
Charge admission.
Yeah, right? We're already doing illegal stuff. We'll just keep at it.
No one's going to sell feet pics or go on OnlyFans. That's usually the answer I get.
Nobody's going to pay for that for me. Nobody's going to pay for that.
There are girls out there.
I'm going to have to pay them.
There are chubby chasers who will pay to watch a man eat pizza in his underwear.
I got paid money to sit on an apple pie.
How much money are we talking? How much money are we talking?
I don't want to talk about it now.
Oh, it's too late.
I'm gonna make her feel a little bit better. I used to sell feet pics for money.
My friend Kelly and I did a nacho cheese wrestling competition, and we got paid. We were in our bathing suits and we wrestled each other in nacho cheese.
See, this is the kind of content I was trying to get to in the first place.
After dark.
Yeah.
Yeah, I used to write erotica and I used to sell feet pics. There you go.
Well, you should have done that. You could have, given her a tutorial.
Hippos after dark. That's what. See.
I did. I told her,
after dark.
You gotta charge more when they request a certain color nail polish. Okay, we're getting too far.
Hippos after dark.
Hippos after dark. I bet hippos after dark in like the wild are wild. That'd be crazy. They kill more people every year than sharks.
Yeah.
They're mean.
Oh yeah, because look at that. Yeah, because they weigh like 3,000 pounds.
They're mean, and they're herbivores, so they'll kill you just to kill you. They don't even eat you; they just leave you behind. They're like, "I killed you, haha, bye."
I like those videos where they like demolish pumpkins in one bite.
Oh yeah, I love that. Okay, is there a Waffle House in Chattanooga?
Yes, there is.
That's an important question.
I think there's like 3 of them actually.
I remember like one of the last times Keith and I drove down to one of the first times we drove down to Florida. The time we went to Saint oh my gosh, brain farts. The touristy town with all the haunted places. St. Augustine. But As soon as we like crossed, I think it was like right into Georgia or Florida, and I saw a Waffle House. I'm like, pull over now. We just ate. I don't care. Pull over. There's a Waffle House, and we don't have those in PA. Get over there. Yes, there's a Waffle House on every exit, and you gotta have it. You gotta have it.
See, my closest one is like 5 hours from me, and I'm not willing to drive 5 hours.
No, I'm really contemplating this Hippos After Dark thing.
You should really do it. I think that's a great idea.
I could do it on another night and start at like 10 o'clock and go till like midnight. How many people would be willing to stay up that late?
I'll fall asleep to it. I'll put on my phone and just like listen to you.
Well, I mean, to come on and be a guest. How many people are going to stay up that late?
Well, you have to schedule guests.
What is the... Never mind.
Were you going to say, what is the point of After Dark? It's where you can talk about
your apple pie sitting,
reselling, and you can swear. Sitting on your apple pie. You can sit on your apple pie and drink. I don't know.
Mm-hmm. I'll come on if you do it.
Yeah, it's not. I'm going to contemplate this because I actually really enjoy being live more than pre-recorded content.
Yeah.
I really, because I like that interaction with the crowd, with the chat. It's fun. I like it. That's why I'm doing my haul videos live now, because I don't want to just sit here and talk to my wall. I want to talk to the people.
You might have to do it like on a Sunday night or something like that.
So the very first day of every week, I wake up tired.
Yes.
I try to go to bed early some nights.
Like what, 3 a.m.?
No, actually, there's nights I go to bed at like 9:30, but then there's nights I'm up till 3. So
yeah, it's because you're watching Halloween.
Because I'm watching Halloween and learning about rodents.
Yeah.
Well, hey, why don't you tell us what you do in your free time for fun?
Who?
You're in the hot seat.
Oh, what's free time? No, I'm just kidding. What do? I don't even know. Like, I don't even know what I do. I don't know. Go out to eat. Something like that. No, I don't know. I really don't even know what I do. I really don't know. Because I'm always doing something all the time. So it's like, I don't know. When I do stuff, it's very randomly. Like, I used to go to concerts all the time, but now it's like once in a great while. Maybe one a year or so. So we'll just go with that. Live music.
Okay.
We'll go with that.
Jenna.
Can she hear you? Oh, okay.
I used to go to karaoke all the time. I used to go to karaoke like 5 nights a week, but I have not... I'm not in a town that is conducive of that kind of nightlife. I think everything shuts at like 9 o'clock now. Or I don't want to go to the establishments that are open at 9 o'clock.
Yeah, that's fair.
But Jenny, you do read and you like movies and TV.
Oh yeah, I read. I watch like 5 movies a day. I listen to about 3 books a week.
5 movies a day.
While she works.
Wow.
I spend a lot of time in the I feel like I'm untethered when I leave my house to even go to like U-Haul to get more boxes. I mean, the postman picks up all my packages. I don't have to go anywhere if I don't really want to. Yeah, so I'm always working though. I feel like I'm always either researching something or strategizing or doing valuations on random shit stuff.
You can say shit.
PG-13. There was some movie I was watching and I can't remember right now, but I was like focused, like laser focused on the jewelry that they were wearing. just for like timeline purposes and keywords. Like, I was like, Bridgerton, Edwardian, da 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 da, you know, or Gilmore Girls, 90s, da 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 da. So yeah, my brain's always working.
That's how I feel too.
I read a lot too. I read 100 books plus a year.
That's crazy.
But it's really not. I don't watch a lot of movies and I don't watch a lot of TV. I prioritize reading above everything else in free time.
You watch Halloween like every day.
That's while I'm working. That's not free time.
That's all the time, isn't it?
But like in the evenings and when I go to bed or when I have a spare moment and with my lunch every day, like I prioritize reading over everything else. So when people are like, I read 100 books a year, I'm like, I don't know how many TV shows do you watch? Because I probably watch like 2 all year. Right? Yeah. So it's where you're spending your time. But I love to read so much. I do. But I do love movies. And Jenny and I did a fun thing last year. Maybe we'll open it up and like make a document and get other people involved this year.
And then have an actual discussion group. Like questions and you know, analysis.
I got really excited. Excuse me. So what we did last year was we had in October, Jenny and I picked 31 movies and watched a movie every day. Horror movies. And it was so fun. And
then you talked about it at the end of the 31 days or every day?
Well, we see each other like every day in calls because we do 10th and Main together. So we're always doing something, plotting and seeing each other.
Yeah.
And we have accountability meetings in the middle of the week where we just get together and work to make sure everybody's working.
Okay.
So we see each other all the time. Comedy movie night. Oh man, she's having comedy movie night and a roast. The only thing that gets better than that is horror movie night with tacos.
Tacos are undefeated.
I have mastered the craft of tacos.
Yes, you guys. Oh, well, you know what? That's another thing Jenny and I do to relax and for fun. We both like to cook. And we're both always like chefing it up and trying different recipes and doing things in the kitchen. We both really like to cook.
What's your guys' specialty dish?
I'm thinking.
I tend to make chicken tetrazzini on a monthly basis so that I always have it in the freezer. I'll make like an 8x11 pan of it and cut it into like 8 or 6, however many pieces and put them in the freezer so I can have it.
Yeah.
And then I like chicken riggies. I have a stylized chicken riggies, and I like chicken pepper cash. I like to use gnocchi in a lot of things. Like when I make a Mary Made chicken soup or whatever, I use a gnocchi instead of an egg noodle. I love tacos. I love ground beef tacos. I like them crispy. I like them on corn tortillas. I'm not a fan really of the flour tortilla unless it's some kind of spicy fish with like a coleslaw or a cilantro lime dressing.
Yeah.
I love birria. I love that it takes 3 days to make it, and I love it with short ribs versus spare ribs. What's it called? Wagyu meat? No, Wagyu beef. What's it called? Anyway, that too in there, and yeah.
What is it called?
It's Wagyu, right?
Yeah.
Sounds right.
So as far as my specialties, I'm going to have to go based off of what I think Keith likes the best. Because I really think when you are a cook, the best way to judge your cooking is how other people eat it and react to it. He loves my chili. He loves my meatloaf. He loves my meatballs. And my Cajun chicken Alfredo, which is bomb.
Yeah, that sounds good.
And I'm really good at making anything with a roux. If you tell me to make a roux or a cream sauce or a bechamel, and I can make anything out of that after that. I can make my own gravy and everything from those.
I need to come to your guys' house to eat.
I love to cook for other people. It's like my love language.
Wagyu. That's what. Yeah, Wagyu beef. Lori knows.
Jenny and I both cook a lot for just ourselves, and for me, it's just Keith. But whenever I get the opportunity to cook for other people, I get really excited. I'm like, well, other people are going to taste my food. I'm gonna put some extra love in there.
Do you bring food to your seller circle?
No, we go to lunch.
Oh yeah, you did say that.
Yeah, I do bring food to his grandparents all the time. Like I make a lot of homemade soups.
Yeah.
And I oops, I accidentally made extra again. I have to bring some to his grandparents.
How did that happen?
They won't accept food if they think I made it for them. So it has to be, oh no, I don't know how to cook for 2 people. Here's 2 quarts of chicken noodle. Yeah, and I sell my recipes on Etsy, by the way. Jenny sells her recipes on Whatnot, on static listings for $1. And I sell mine on Etsy for $1.49. She calls hers Jenny's Diner, and I am the Hungry Hippo Cafe. I think Jenny and I were sisters in our former life.
How many sales do you guys get from that?
A couple.
Yeah. Okay.
I think she gets more than I do, but she advertises them in her live shows and gives them away and stuff.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, they're an easy $1 to throw in a box if you've already built one, and I usually give them away as giveaways too, instead of stickers.
Yeah.
Yeah. So if you get a paper copy, so that I should say that if you go on Jenny's Whatnot and you buy a recipe, you get a paper copy. If you go to my Etsy, you get a digital copy. Because I branded it. There's like a hippo with a chef's hat in a cafe, and then it says Stars Meatballs or whatever, and you get like the digital copy. And they're only going to be available through like November because I'm pulling them all down to actually sell a cookbook.
Oh yeah. When are you doing that?
Beginning of next year-ish.
Okay. Are you guys collabing or just you doing it by yourself?
We should collab.
Sounds like a great idea.
Because there's places we could sell digital cookbooks and split the cost without having to get lawyers involved. You
can't do that on Etsy? You can't do that. You can't do that on Etsy? Like split the cost?
Well, because I would have to be on one of the other person's account.
Oh,
right?
Yeah.
There's like places where I used to sell my guides and stuff that you can sell.
Mm-hmm.
And we are hey guys that are watching, thank you for hanging in there because we're like way off reselling right now.
Yeah, we are. Yeah, we are.
We're way off reselling, but sometimes
we're selling something. We're selling our recipes.
Sometimes people are 3-dimensional and have more to them than just being a reseller.
You guys should link the recipes the link to your recipes in the bio.
Yeah, I'm working on Jenny. Get your links. I'm working on getting the virtual link for someone. I forgot who asked, but that's okay. All right. The next virtual event, because we just had one tonight before this, the next one will be June 18th. Here's the link. You can RSVP now and you'll get an email reminder before. We might have to talk to Nanette. And then I'm just going to put in my Etsy store. And if you just search, I believe if you just search my store for Hungry Hippo Cafe, you can find all my recipes. And they're $1.49 a piece, $1.59 a piece.
That's cheap. So how many recipes are you putting into this cookbook next year?
Well, I wanted to put one out a week and I have failed miserably. My goal this year was to put out one a week on social media, like a video of the food and then sell the recipe. Yeah. And so then there's 56 weeks in a year. Yes, there's a 54. There's a 52. I'm tired. How many weeks are in a year, people?
52.
Okay. So I would have had 52 and I was going to pull those down and then add like another 20 bonus. Never before seen. My allergies are acting up. So I don't know. I haven't really been keeping up with it weekly.
Oh, but we'll do it next year.
It's there. It's not a priority. Reselling is a priority, but if you can make money at something you're good at and passionate about, you might as well.
Yeah, right. Nothing wrong with that.
Did you get your link, Jenny?
I tried to put in, but it said this comment has failed to post on Flippin' Hippos. If you could, we posted my link tree, and my link tree has my Whatnot link to it, and it's in my Whatnot store. So,
I swear you're a mod. Comment hi in the chat real quick, Jenny. How the hell are you not a moderator?
I don't need that responsibility. It's okay.
There's no responsibility. You just stand out. Like your chats are blue with the rent.
It's okay. I'm good.
You're now a moderator, so there.
Too late.
Too legit to quit. All right, you guys, we're gonna start wrapping it up because we only got one question left.
Okay.
What's your best advice for new resellers, Brendan?
Let's see. I would say list your stuff everywhere you can. Don't put your eggs all in one basket, because sometimes like eBay will suck and then it'll be great and then it'll suck. So I just put your stuff in front of the most eyes that you can to maximize sales. That will help maximize sales, because I used to do that. I used to just do eBay, and then I was like just waiting for sales, and then when I started doing cross listing, changed the game. So I highly recommend that you cross list. You don't have to get a cross lister right away, but I'm saying just cross list on different platforms.
Yeah,
my recommendation.
That's sound advice, because you really don't want to put all your eggs in one basket. I would lean more toward really knowing the ins and outs of shipping.
It's good too.
I feel like new sellers lose a lot of money not anticipating the fees and the nuances of shipping. You can't guesstimate. You'll lose money, and you've got to know how big a box your item is going to fit into. You think it might be in an 8x8x8, but it really needs a 14x14x14, and that's a difference of $20. So you really need to know the nuances of shipping.
Good advice. Good advice.
You guys want to guess what I'm going to say?
Use this perfectly.
No.
List your shit.
List daily, be consistent, time block, be organized, time management, work-life balance.
There you go. You got it.
The student has become.
Find your work-life balance, people. And earlier this afternoon, I had I do a monthly. If you're a List Perfectly member, you can get access to the listing parties, which I refer to as Reseller University. It's Zoom calls by your peers. So it's resellers teaching resellers. They're really cool. They're on every topic. And I'll be back there on Wednesday nights pretty soon. I asked Trish to expedite it for us. Anyway, I have a monthly one that I host with my friend Crystal Mouse, the one that we set up the shipping station. She's pretty cool. This is long-winded as hell. Y'all know I like to tell a story. So long story long, we were talking about things that you can do during summer slowdown. And I said one of the biggest things you can do during summer slowdown is to take some breaks, take some time off, guilt-free. Give yourself time to take a break and reset and stop your burnout, or get rid of, if you don't have burnout yet, you can stop it before it happens. But Q4 is right around the corner, and that's when things get really hectic and it's really easy to get stressed and burned out.
Right.
So if things are slow, you don't even have to take a whole day off. You don't have to take 9 days off like me and Keith do, which we do. We take 9 days every summer, but you ship less when things are slow. So maybe a couple days a week after shipping, you take a half day.
Hit the
Just-
beach.
Yeah, go for a walk. Feed the animals in your yard.
Get
Read a
out
book.
of your environment.
Sit on an apple pie. Do something.
Mm-hmm. 100%.
But just take some time to really reset your mentality that it's okay to take breaks. It's okay.
Because sometimes you just want to work, and then that's how you get burned out. Like, burnout sucks real bad.
It does. And you have to figure out what's good for your personality. Like, I can go ahead and take 9 days off in a row and never work once in those 9 days, and I'm cool. I got books. Some people can't do that. They like go crazy or stir crazy. So take half days.
Yeah.
Don't take a whole weekend. Take 1 day, or just take an evening off, or take 2 weeks. I couldn't go more than 9 days. I think I would be like, oh. But everyone's got their limits. But if you can't find a way to take time off guilt-free, that's the important part. Don't take a half day and then spend the entire half day worrying about what you could have been photographing or listing, because then you're not really taking a half day. Now you're not having boundaries. So take your day off, have your boundaries, F work, have fun, do something fun.
Live your life.
Live your life. Live your best life. Sit on an apple pie. Did I already say that? Go cook some tacos.
There, that's awesome too.
Yes. All right. Well, thank you so much for coming on, Brendan.
Thank you for having me for the third time.
You can come back as many times as you want.
All right.
I like having you on here.
If you're ever in desperate need of a guest, I'll be waiting in the wings.
Okay. And Jenny, thank you for coming on. Jenny really was waiting in the wings and came in on the fly tonight. So thank you so much.
My pleasure.
And you guys will get to see more of her next week. This is the 1/10th and main person y'all have not met yet till tonight. She's the first one.
Flippin' Hippos exclusive.
Flippin' Hippos exclusive with the Jenny Lou Who. By the way, tomorrow you can find me at 3 p.m. Eastern time right here on this very channel, showing you some things from the Goodwill. And tomorrow night, I guess I should put the link in. Tomorrow night at 8 p.m. Eastern is an exclusive. I like that word. I'm going to keep using it. An exclusive work hangout, a 2-hour-long live YouTube with me and Jenny and Kelly and Valerie and Lori and Karen and all the gang hanging out and actually working for 2 hours and answering reseller questions. And you bring your work, we work all together, and it's a pretty fun work hangout. There's the link. Brendan, where can we find you?
Big time flips everywhere. Instagram, Facebook, TikTok, YouTube. Where else? Threads? Yeah.
He says that like I'm not sure.
I don't know. Yeah, maybe. But yeah, big time flips everywhere.
The billboard on 45th and A Main.
Debbie, where can we find you besides on OnlyFans sitting on apple pies?
Crying out loud, woman.
You know that once I'm like a dog with a bone.
Whatnot, Jenny Lou Who. That's it.
Oh my gosh. I'm so sorry. I love you. Didn't mean to forget Annette. I forgot Annette. All the 10th and main ladies will be there tomorrow night. And anyone that wants to come on camera can. Or you can stay in the chat. We'll all be working together. Also come see my haul. Follow Brendan. Follow Jenny. Buy her food or her recipes. You can't buy her food and whatnot, but you can buy her recipes.
Working on a cookie.
It's gonna show up stale.
I had a Biscoff or something on a flight recently. I'd never had one before. It was like divine ambrosia. And I think if you could make it into like a berry cheesecake Biscoff-like cookie. Anyway, that's all.
All right. Well, now you know where to find us and what to do. And if you're in the Atlanta area, reach out to Valerie. She has a dog named Toby who's simply handsome. And needs a home. Yes. All right, guys. I will see you in the next one. Bye.
Bye.